There's lots of modern small chocolate manufacturing equipment that we can go out and buy, but we want something with character, something that can create chocolate that's unique to us, that no one else could replicate. I'm Mike Longman. I'm the founder of Chocolarder, a bean-to-bar craft chocolate maker based down in Falmouth, Cornwall, making chocolate from bean to bar, from absolute scratch to incredible products. My love affair of chocolate began as a pastry chef. I was working in incredible restaurants, really high-end Michelin restaurants. And we were trying to source everything as ethically, sustainably, and delicious, of course, as possible. And chocolate was one that didn't really exist outside of the huge European manufacturers. From that point on, we tried to figure out how we could possibly do it ourselves, and I got a little bit carried away. So Chocolarder chocolate is made in a very different way with a completely different ethos. Our ethos is very sustainable, very ethical, and of course, absolutely delicious. So the process is a very long one. It takes around 60 days from bean to bar. And over that time, it goes through so many different processes, some of which are simply aging to allow the chocolate to breathe. And all of that culminates in the final product, which is chocolate that you recognize, but chocolate that you've never had before. So we've used antique machines through production because of the reduced carbon impact and that kind of charm, that character of using old machineries that were built to last decades and decades and decades. Bringing them back from absolute rust is been really fun, and it's something that I think we could have only done with the Cornish local help from ex-miners, ex-engineers that really want to kind of enjoy doing their craft and seeing old machines restored. And then the chocolate that comes out of them is so unique. Aside from amazing cocoa beans, amazing unrefined sugar, whole milk powder from Ireland, we source honey from our local beekeeper, tasting honey from different seasons through the year, and the difference that the different wildflowers make to the honey is an incredible thing that we can pass on through the chocolate. As a team, on sunny days, we'll go out and walk the coastal paths and pick gorse flowers, which gets infused into our milk chocolate to make our world-famous wild gorse flower. And through the year, we like to work with foragers, with local farmers, to find new, interesting flavors that we can bring into chocolate that is unique to us in Cornwall, that we can share with the rest of the world. So zero carbon is really important to us. It is the future of mankind, and starting a company with that not as a big focal point is just irresponsible. So the factory is powered entirely on green grid, and we're bringing solar panels in soon to start producing our own power to use off the grid. Our packaging is entirely plastic free to minimize the impact that we're making on the planet. And we've gone to such extent of having cocoa beans sail shipped across the Atlantic, which is entirely carbon free and a really fun project to see kind of old ships that aren't classically used for transport, bringing our cocoa into Falmouth's port. The thing I love about chocolate is that it, for us especially, encompasses everything we could imagine. We get to have a real impact on farmers living in difficult conditions to make a living basis. That we're making on a year-to-year. Craft of chocolate is so in-depth and so much fun, and there's still so much for us to learn that it keeps us busy every single day just thinking about what we're doing as well as doing it. We're able to see the environmental impact of doing chocolate the right way, and of course, we get to take our chocolate to people who have never tasted chocolate like it. It's a completely different experience to the chocolate that everyone is used to. So getting to reintroduce people to chocolate is such a joy.